You are listening to the Cigar Noise Boys.
I need someone to be patient with me, someone to get money with, not take it from me. Look, they don't even need to be famous as me. I don't think I'll meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy.
Search and
I
rescue.
know I'm a
Two Chain.
how'd you get it?
I know Drake.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yo, have you been bumping the new AI Drake stuff? It's actually
No, I haven't.
pretty clean.
You cut off my favorite part. No, I'm not Pitbull, but Dale, mommy. Anyways, that's a banger.
Drake
Drake
sucks. This is an anti-Drake podcast.
Okay, you ready? Or
We started. Yes. What's up?
Cigar Noise Boys here. Tyler, V So Horny with cigar analogies. Dom, Simp, and then Brandon, Cigar Payne.
Why are you wearing a Hurley shirt? I haven't seen one of those since middle school, and it wasn't cool then.
It says Tejas on it.
Do you have an American
It's
Eagle
like-
shirt
Huh?
on deck for tomorrow morning?
No. Hey guys, I'm smoking the Patina 5-year Aniversario. It's not in Spanish, but I like to say stuff in Spanish. So far it's really, really good.
Now, is that a Pennsylvania broadleaf?
Oh, which one?
Is that a Pennsylvania broadleaf?
U.S. broadleaf,
Those broadleaf.
Connecticut Brody, Connecticut
Oh,
Brody.
No one who uses Connecticut broadleaf is going to say U.S. broadleaf, right?
Maybe.
They're 1 mile away from each other. The same thing.
Yeah, but it's all about branding, perception.
Use a perception. Use some Rogaine
Oh my goodness!
and fix that Widow's Peak you got
I'm gonna
going
shave both of your eyebrows.
So I've never smoked Pennsylvania by itself, but my perception is it's supposed to be more peppery. Is
on.
that
See,
generally speaking true?
I think so. It's still got sweetness on it. I mean, the Jacob's Ladder is really good. Pennsylvania broadleaf.
I thought the difference was just appearance. That generally you get a more uniform color with Connecticut.
Look, I'm not.
The light's
I'm
a little different, Pennsylvania.
I mean, I spent weeks in the fermentation facilities. You know,
Bodegas.
But I don't plant the seeds. I don't sort the tobacco like Saka.
When are you going to become a seed planter?
Planting my seed like Johnny Appleseed. Maybe I have a garden here. You tried growing tobacco, right?
No, I wanted to, and I reached out to you and Nate. But I think that was too late. Because I already filled that spot with tomato plant. Next year. And then I'm going to just grow it for 10 years, selective breeding, take the best of the best. And then I'll be ready to grow California tobacco.
If they can grow it in Florida, they can grow it in California.
Well, I hope it tastes better than Florida.
I think it would.
I'll grow it in Napa. That'll sell.
Let's see.
I don't think I'm going to
Brandon,
buy
what are you
land in
smoking?
Napa.
Question real quick. When
Shoot.
are y'all gonna
When we're gonna what?
knock up your ladies?
Knock up tamales.
Oh,
Tyler, you got to get married first.
Why?
Get married this year. Just do it.
you don't have to get married, Tyler. You can do whatever you want. You can go habitate. You can live in sin. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay, okay. We live together, so you're saying we live in sin?
I'm being funny. I'm smoking the Aladino Corojo Reserva number 4, which is they do is like a once-a-year release. It's pretty good. I like it.
That comes in a different shaped box, correct?
Yeah, that one's like a rectangle.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of their Corojo Reservas. Or just
How
that
dare you?
that line. It's not for me. Last time I smoked it, I went in knowing that I wasn't a fan. It's not a bad cigar. It's just I'm not a fan of it.
I get a little bit more sweetness off the number 4 size. It hits pretty good. I like it a lot.
The Toro loses too much of the strength.
Yeah, it's either Robusto or number 4 for me. The Figurado wasn't bad either, but I like the number 4s and Robustos.
They need a 4.5 by 60 in that bitch.
Oh, baby. Throw some Candela on that bitch.
Candeler.
Have y'all had the new Aladino Candela yet?
No. I was really excited to because I don't know when else. Is it all Honduran?
I believe so.
But the band, the yellow, just clashes hardcore. It's got to look pretty for me.
Effect to the band, which was unexpected, and it looked kind of weird. The cigar itself violates Skip's rule for making a good Candela, in that you can taste the Candela. But
I'm okay with that. I like that.
Yeah.
Bright, fresh, baseball taste.
Speaking of Skip, he's a grandpa.
Oh, hell yeah.
And also, if you guys get bored, check out, if you want an actual compliment from Skip, check out How About That Cigar. It's about a 10-minute point. He talks about the So Horny.
Okay, I've been listening to... Oh, no, I'm listening to Cigar Authority. Never mind.
Yeah, I was listening to the How About That Cigar podcast, and with Skip on it. But they opened it up with sports, and they almost lost me because I'm not a sports guy. So I had to make it through the first 5 minutes of sports in order to get into the cigar talk, which was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I like sport talk, but like for the professionals, I guess. I mean, you could be the same thing. You could say the same thing about me and Dom talking about cigars every week, maybe for the professionals. But yeah, I tune it out. Especially if it's mostly about their home teams. It's like it doesn't appeal to me.
Right.
It's like people talking about their dreams. Everybody wants to talk about their own dream, but you don't want to hear about somebody else's dream.
That's correct. Oh wait, what was somebody was talking real quick. Somebody was talking to me about something, and I could see myself losing interest immediately, and I forgot what the subject was about. A lot of times it's about cigars when somebody comes up to me. And there's one guy at work who only buys cigars from Cigar Bid. He's like, oh, look what I got. I got 27 diesels for $4. And I'm like, oh, great. He's like, and I got the CAO Brazilians for $5 for a fiver. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, how about you go to one of the shops around here and buy some Roma Craft? That's all I got.
Do you actually tell him that? Because I feel like you don't.
No, I do tell him to go to Habana House and buy a Roma Craft, but because it's close to where he lives. But he's on the cigar page and Cigar Bid. I mean, which I understand. If you're not smoking at a lounge, it's a lot cheaper to get online. Certain brands, especially if that cigar shop owns a brand, or that online site owns a factory and multiple retailers and buys every cigar company in the world, then of course it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah, it's last year, maybe it was early this year, we had a bunch of customers that had ordered some sort of like gift pack off of like Cigars International, and I guess their new $1 billion robot shipping thing isn't doing so hot. And
yeah,
so they were like, they weren't keeping track of which orders had shipped and which hadn't, and they were just like shipping things twice. And so people received they were receiving a ton of cigars for like $1 a stick. It was just like ridiculous.
Damn. Why not me? Oh, real quick about getting free sticks. I was at a cigar shop, and I'm like, they had a Arturo Fuente Don Carlos the Man box. And I'm like, oh, can I have that box? So they sold the last one. They gave me the box. I'm like, sweet. And I'm looking at the box, and I lift the tray up, and there's 10 more cigars underneath there. I'm like, oh, you left these in here? Fucking those are like $30 a cigar.
That's crazy.
I couldn't imagine making a mistake like that.
Oh, speaking of Fuente, anybody want to buy one of those nice Opus coffee table books
Oh shit! How much? Oh wait, how much are they again?
They're like $1,200.
What?
Can you get them through? Can you buy them through a retailer?
Probably. I think Puente decided to ship a bunch of them out with this Opus allocation, so a lot of retailers are gonna have them.
Oh, and they have to buy them.
Yeah.
That's like Viaje with the ashtrays. They're like, here's your order. Oh, we'll give you a couple of ashtrays for free, but here they're $50. And then so like, what? I got to sell them for 100 now. Insane.
If
They're
you
pretty
want,
cool.
I would probably watch eBay because I'm imagining there's going to be some retailers that don't have a customer for it and they're just looking to dump it. So there's probably going to be somebody out there willing to sell it for less than $1,200.
Brandon, have you done that Drew Estate event yet?
That's tomorrow night.
Okay. You have any of the ashtrays in?
The guitar shaped ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
Yeah,
tried
they're all-
cleaning any of them?
I have not.
They're
Yeah.
the worst to clean. And if you set 2 cigars down on the rest, they touch tips.
Oh, that's
Nice.
That wasn't some.
great feature. It's every cigar smoker's dream.
I think the worst ashtrays I had seen were those Magnuto Inspirato ones, where they had the M in the middle.
Yeah, that one is terrible.
There was like 48 edges in that bitch.
And then Zeno did one that was a Z, and that one was terrible to clean too.
Oh yeah.
That Bravo release.
There's a Cohiba with an O in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Diesel makes
What's-
one that's just way too small for an ashtray and just has really high walls. Got to really get in there with your fist.
Okay, calm down. I had a shitload of stuff I want to talk about, but I'll start with a quick story. I stopped at Habana House for the first time in a long time. Say hi to Jim and Chris, guys who work there. And I bought a Roma Craft War, Intemperance BA War, a Baca Grand Perfecto, Tabernacle, Connecticut Seed, Robusto, Tabernacle, Olmec, Corona Gorda, Claro, Viaje, Ghost Pepper, Tatuaje, Pork Tenderloin, and Placencia. I think it's the All Honduran one. I think it's with the white and black on it. The box press, fat Robusto.
It's not the
So-
cosecha.
I think it's
140.
the newest one. Maybe it's the newest one. Yeah, so I smoked all those pretty quick. All great cigars. I'm saving the pepper. I like to collect the peppers. I don't know why. And then I'll continue on. Since we missed last week, I worked a double last Tuesday, and then Dom was catching up on reading papers. But me and Skip went to Houston for the Texas Cigar Festival. I tried to get Tyler to leave his cave. He wouldn't leave. So we went to this fairground multi-vendor event. It was good to see some people. I talked to Miguel Shodell for a while. Laurel Tilly with AJ, she was there. Jack Tarano, talked to Herklotz for a little bit. Michael Herklotz, Ferry Ortega, and then of course John and Sean were there. And yeah, it was a fun little event. And then afterwards we went to Stogie's and chilled. It was funny because Brian McGee was there and he went to grab his travel humidor, and he ended up grabbing the Placencia reps humidor. And he got up and started grabbed it and was kind of looking at it, and the guy's like, "Do you need a cigar or something?" And oh shit, I thought it was mine. And then we were joking that he was going to steal it. I'm like, yeah, that's $15,000 worth of cigars, because they're so fucking expensive. They got a good chuckle, but yeah, that was fun. And then smoked a few Visa Horny. They're smoking really good. I'm going to try to get Brandon one soon. Hopefully, I want to come up to Dallas and talk to Brandon about some stuff. And then man, I smoked all the new stuff from Roma. It's really good. I'm really stoked about the Craft 2023 because that Casa Torres Robusto is one of my favorite cigars of all time. So to see that, and now it's a bench sample, so we know what the final product will be, but with the tweakage. But it's based on that blend, and I love that blend. But the pre-release Intemperance is really good. I believe they're switching the wrapper a little bit for the regular production, like they did with the Wonderlust. I believe the Wonderlust pre-release was a little lighter, the wrapper. And then the Frenchie I like a lot. I like it better than the Sabretooth, and I like the Sabretooth a lot. But it's like, it was funny. I told Skip, I think I wrote my notes somewhere like on a post. I'm almost done, Dom. Chill. Whoever made the noise.
I haven't said anything yet.
Oh, the name of the brand. I told Skip, I'm like, hey, it's really good. It's really creamy. And I said, forgot what note I got in the retro. He's like, okay. It was pretty fucking funny. But yeah, the Frenchie's really good. So I would try to.
Speaking of Dallas, are you done?
No, I was gonna say, hey, if you're a Roman Craft guy, try to befriend a shop and support the core line so you can get a box of the Frenchie because it is really, really good. And that's all.
Speaking of Dallas, El Dandy Cubano is in Dallas. Wants to know where he can get a box of Herrera TAA cigars.
Oh, baby, I got him.
El Dandy.
Tell
out.
Mr. Dandy to come on over to our event tomorrow night with Mr. Pedro Gomez, and we'll hook him up with an ashtray that's difficult to clean.
Nice.
It's a pretty sweet ashtray. I'm not gonna lie. John was giving it a lot of hate, but it's a cool ashtray.
Yeah, I just bashed it. Not in front of Willie. I would never do that.
One thing I love about that Herrera TA is they've never changed the blend, but it's just like broadleaf on a Herrera, and it's really good. So,
yeah,
that box press Herrera is really good too. The Habano.
Mm-hmm.
Box press.
Yeah, it's for. Oh wait, go on, Brandon.
Talking about the Drew Estate Lounge exclusives.
Yeah.
They've discontinued all of those, unfortunately, so they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, I think they had a Liga 9 box press.
We have a sun-grown Dogman box press. But that's it, I think.
Yeah, that's the Dojo.
Yeah, okay. Let me live my life.
All right.
Hey, speaking of patina, sorry, Tyler, you're done talking for like the next half hour. Triple B at the lounge wanted to do a box split with me. I said no, but I said I'd trade him one. So I gave him two. And I was gonna smoke my first on Monday, but then I thought, man, then I'd only have 7 left. So I'll smoke it sometime soon. But I traded it for 3 Tuxlas with the tenderloin. It just tastes like San Andreas dirt to me.
Oh.
Yeah. This is what the people came to listen to, Tyler. I'm gonna wait a little bit to smoke the second, third.
I liked them a lot. I've tried 2. I like them a lot. I got a bundle coming from one of my favorite retailers.
Oh hell yeah!
Brandon, you have that, and you have something else for me, right?
I think so.
Oh, the Calibra, right?
Yeah, I got you the Calibra, SNR. That SNR was really good this year. The Corona Larga, especially. Serpent in the Rainbow.
I love collecting Calibras. Anyone out there? My white whale is the original Old Man to See.
I smoked one of those as the first cigar of the year this year. It's really good.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, if I walked into your shop and said, "Oh, I love the snakes and rainbows," would you correct me?
Nah.
Okay, because I've been saying that.
Yeah, we call it the snakes on a plate sometimes. That's fine. But yeah, that Corona Larga is good. Medium bodied for them, but a lot of flavor. I really digged it. The wrapper's ugly as hell. It's a really ugly wrapper, but it tastes good. I like it a lot.
What do you think about the Rorschach Sumatra?
I didn't like it as much as the Rorschach Maduro Short Robusto or whatever, but it's still good.
I liked it better as a morning coffee cigar.
Mhm.
It's up there with the Cuba Aliados for me.
Yeah, I've been smoking through them pretty consistent. I just like the last year's a little bit more,
Hmm.
but I'm glad they're doing that with the because I think it's like their Cuban sandwich, so what they do with all their excess tobacco, and so it'll change from year to year as what tobaccos they're using for their LEs and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Speaking of enjoying, I'm really enjoying this Patina 5 year. It's got a lot of sweetness. It's medium bodied, medium strength, full flavor. I think it's
More flavors,
these are,
more flavors.
huh?
Give me more flavor.
Let me finish, mother heifer. Clean finish. I feel like this is a cigar you can smoke a bunch of and still taste them. But I don't do like flavors. Like it's sweet. You get like chocolate, like a cream.
Mm-hmm.
I have like five
Mm.
flavors. I say. Um.
You know what goes good with chocolate and cream?
Uh.
Bananas.
I hate. Do you like artificial banana flavor or the banana flavor? Because regular banana sucks.
Banana runts.
Those suck.
Laffy Taffy.
Is the
Nope.
binder on the 15th anniversary San Andreas? Do you know?
I thought it. I don't remember. I can't fact check right now.
That's
Not
what
even-
Alex, Tyler, didn't Alex say that a broadleaf wrapper on a San Andreas binder is going to give you a really chocolatey cigar? Pretty sure that's what he said. Speaking of, though, he asked, talk about the stupidest tasting notes you read this year on a review.
I don't
Ooh,
read the.
Was it?
I've got one that comes to my mind. I think it wasn't this year. It was Charlie's review of like the Bewitched last year. He describes it as tasting like not the taste of a Whopper, but the taste of his mouth 30 minutes after he's eaten a Whopper.
Whopper,
And I thought that
Whopper,
was
Whopper, Whopper.
evocative.
Hmm.
Those are good.
I don't like the mouth feel after you eat an egg McMuffin. It leaves a weird taste in your mouth. It lingers.
If there's ever a lull in my teaching, almost without a doubt, in every class, a student in the back would just start saying Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Why?
Just because it's a meme now. It's funny, but it gets annoying.
I can't think of any. I don't really read flavor notes. I just read the facts about the cigar and then the final scores.
I've got one, kind of. It wasn't written down though. Triple B was working an event and he was talking about the blend of the cigar. And he said Sumatra wrapper, Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, and then listed the binder and filler. And the guy said cilantro. He's like, no, Sumatra. But he thought it was funny. So the next time somebody asked about the blend, he said Ecuadorian cilantro wrapper. He just went with it. And then they said, is it really made with cilantro? He said, no, I was just joking. He's like, well, I actually started to taste it when you said that.
No.
Power of suggestion.
No, Island Jim told me that. He said he never told anybody what the blend of the Island Jim original one was, the number 2, whatever. And he told somebody he was smoking it. It was, I think he got a New Rock Patel in. And like, oh, how is it? He's like, oh, I taste blueberry. And then the guy bought it. He's like, I taste blueberry too. And it's like Jim's like, I don't tell people what's in that cigar because I don't. I want people to guess, and they'll never like. I don't know. It was just funny, but like, yeah, you tell somebody you taste something. Fuck, even the fucking Laranja, the band is orange, so I taste orange in the bitch. You know, that's a good cigar.
Lord Byron Shorty tastes like blueberries. I forget what size.
Oh my god.
I can
Brandon,
understand
you guys don't carry Atabay, do you?
we do not. No.
I'm kind of surprised. Well, I mean, you're a big Davidoff, so maybe, but
Yeah, that's the biggest reason a lot of the big Davidoff white label accounts want to pick one or the other, just because I don't want them to cannibalize each other on that higher end. But
Do you think Davidoff's is positioning himself to sell?
it's a possibility.
I've been hearing a lot of rumors.
I haven't heard anything, but it seems possible. I feel like the one that feels like it's positioning to sell the most is probably Illusione, but I don't know. If I'm just guessing based on my vibes on what
You don't hire a guy like Fred if you're going to sell. What's so funny?
I love that guy.
I'm just saying, you don't scoop up a free agent like that if you plan on selling.
Is he still doing that podcast where he interviews people?
I don't know.
Is Crown Head still doing their podcast?
Luciano and John Huber? I don't think so.
No.
I think that might have been axed with the when they started suing each other. I think they stopped doing the pod after.
I know it was Huber and
After the
Ostrander.
D&Ds, maybe.
Hey Tyler, El
So-
Dandy asks, Don Viso, do you miss the retail side of the industry?
The retail side. I do, and I actually was talking to Skip about possibly working at a cigar shop here a shift a week or two, because I do miss it. I do miss smoking all that new. I get jealous. I live vicariously through Brandon. He smokes everything that's new. And I live through Tron and Josh. From Lake Country, but yeah, I miss smoking the new stuff. I miss I miss planning the events and stuff. I miss hanging out. I'm gonna put my resume in. I told one guy, he asked me about if I was hiring or if I wanted to work, and I'm like, or someone said something about an interview. I'm like, I don't do interviews. You just give me the job or not. Maybe I was talking to Brandon about a job. They're like, yeah, we can probably get you an interview or something. I'm like, I don't do interviews. They're all right with those. We wouldn't hire you anyways. No, I do miss retail though, but I'd probably be bored of it after a few months. My problem is I'm so into cigars and shit. I'd be wanting to order stuff and plan events and start moving the humidor around and pump in the brands I support and the people I love. So. You want a part-time guy who just brings up the cigars and cleans the ashtrays. So you don't want somebody like me.
I don't think that's your problem, Tyler. I think the problem is you don't have enough hours in your day or week.
No.
You have to turn down overtime or double time to go clean ashtrays.
Well, and I like coming home and spending time with my Novia.
Mr. Lubba Lubba. Ooh. 404 for Marcos is Patina anniversary in early contention for cigar of the year.
Dude, Mo does not miss. Maybe we just have a similar palate, What's your guys' favorite? I know we've talked about it before. What's your favorite patina?
Precipitation Maduro. That's still my favorite.
Double Toro.
The Maduro in general, but yeah.
Mine's the Connecticut Churchill and the Precipitation Maduro, and then I haven't had a Habano in a while. Not in Vegas, but that doesn't count because you can't taste anything in Vegas. What's your guys' favorite Roma Crafts?
You know what I've been smoking a lot of recently that I like for the past year or so, I haven't enjoyed it. But recently they've been smoking really good and just hitting right for me. And I'm glad that
Rebellion.
Get back to it. So that is one. But the Aquitaine I really like recently. It's been hitting for me. I really dig it.
Yeah. What size? Mode 5 Anthro?
I really enjoyed the Mastodon and the Gran Perfecto recently that I smoked.
Oh man, those Gran Perfectos. I smoked a Baca the other day.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Like we were driving to Houston and it was kind of like spur of the moment for me. And so I didn't pack. any cigars, and Skip brought like 30 cigars. I'm like, can I smoke this Baca? Perfecto was like, yeah. So I cut it, and I'm just like, I spent 20 minutes just sniffing the wrapper and tasting the cold draw on it. He's like, you gonna smoke that fucker? And I'm like, yeah, I'm
Work on your job security.
yeah, dude, it's just I haven't smoked too much Baca. I want to get my hands on some Baca. You don't have any Baca, do you?
I have a little bit of Bantu and Pygmy. The Bantu hits. I really like the Bantu.
That's the 4x52, 4.5x52.
Yeah, that one's been really good. Because I didn't have enough Cameroon to make like the bigger sizes last year because I think they did all the bigger reliefs for the Ellie release. The EC Virtue has been a really good morning smoke for me recently.
Yeah, the Intrigue, the BA Intrigue, and the EC Virtue. Those in the price point, you can't beat those. You know.
I like the BA Revenge and the EC Peace. Big boy.
That EC Faith has been hitting. The Reverence has been hitting. I've been smoking like a
most Reverence. How many of those do you have?
I've got a box, and then Lucy's if you want a Lucy.
Let me get a Lucy. I gotta talk
Goosey.
I gotta talk to the guys about getting the box. I mean, if I had to say, so my favorite is the Neanderthal HN. That's like that's my favorite. And then if you go like non-LEs, I've been smoking a lot of the Intemperance line. Yeah, the BA.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the Cro-Magnon Mandible. So it's yeah. I mean, if you find a brand, like that's the thing, like when I fell in love with Roma, it was before I knew the guys. Like I just really like the cigars, and then I got to know the guys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it just hits my palate. So, but anyways,
I'm gonna be super sad when the Cro-Magnons run out because that little knuckle dragger is like a daily driver for me. I love smoking that thing every single day. And then the Neanderthal SGP I've been smoking a lot too. That's a really good like last cigar of the day.
Yeah, it's funny. I think we've talked about it before, but yeah, the SGP is a great finish, a closer. I call it the closer. But I like to, man, I also like to throw in a Connecticut at the end of the night too.
Yeah, it's underrated.
Yeah, man, I miss working at a shop. Like when I was working full time at Havana Lounge, just like setting up my cigars for the day. I go in there and pick out like 5 stogies, and be like, "This is what I'm smoking today." I miss that. Oh man, I can't believe. So like I had kind of been me and Brandon. We talk a lot about like Visa Horny cigar ideas and shit, and then I had said something about Visa Horny series, like so VHS, and then Brandon came up with like coming out with like a blockbuster thing, and then using like tape from the paper from the tape for a band, and then fucking Mumbacho comes out with one.
Yeah, and packaging it like a blockbuster VHS cassette, basically. But they did the same thing. And it's actually called the VHS too, so it's like shit.
Yeah, man. What between that and that guy stealing my website, visahorny.com, like I can't catch a break in this industry sucks. I'm gonna stick to the airlines.
Don't we know the guy that stole the website? We need to go beat his door down.
Well, it's like he'll post like cryptic, like, "Hey, I bought these websites. I don't know what to do with them." It's like, yeah, you bought it right when, like, I jokingly he was like he's posted, "Hey, what does everybody do in the industry?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm the CEO of Visa Horny Cigars," and he went and bought the website. I'm like, I played myself by putting that fucking joke out there.
Yeah,
God, I'm so stupid.
Tyler, I'm gonna start a segment where I just try to piss you off. You ready?
Well, I gotta be like, I heard Tatuaje and Gurkha like own the most. They own the most trademarks, I think.
Rocky Patel?
No, Gurkha and Peach Tatuaje.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, the last one that was kind of surprising to me was he owned like the trademark for the coffin shape for a box. So when Drew Estate wanted to make that Deadwood like coffin humidor, they had to license that shape from him.
Well, just like Jew Estate had the natural, the Labertam boxes where they folded up. Southern Draw had that. They came out with they were doing their boxes like that too, and then they had to stop because it was a complete ripoff of Drew Estate. But I still think like the funniest lawsuit was that the whole Mumbacho thing, where they're like, oh, they haven't made cigars in forever, so we're just gonna steal the name. And then they're like, actually, we made 3 boxes last year of the Mumbacho cigar. You read that, right? The lawsuit. It's been going on for years. Mumbacho and Aganorsa. Aganorsa owns Mumbacho name. That's why they had to change the name to Khan or whatever. But they're like, they don't even use the trademark. We should get it. And then they're like, actually, we made 3 boxes last year for that blend. Or like we made 7 or something like that. You know, you just got to keep using the trademark. Or they're saying they abandoned the trademark. They're like, no, we didn't. Like, I think a dope name like the Ghost. I think the Gurkha Ghost, man. Like, you can come up with some cool shit with Ghost for a cigar.
What about the Gurkha Pure Evil?
Yeah.
I don't think we've sold 1 cigar out of that box.
Well, I'm not even gonna get started on the brands you carry. Secondly, I was gonna say, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying there's some brands you're missing. But another one I was mad about because I always call people hyenas was when Black Label came out with the hyena. I'm like, I always call people hyena. Why didn't I trademark hyena?
You always call people hyena? In what context?
Well, at work, I'll be like, get away from me, you hyena. Or like you bring food in and everybody's grabbing the food. It's like, chill out, hyena.
It's kind of quirky.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a jokester.
I got a question. Which one are you more excited to smoke? The new Fratello Lunar or the new Punch Dad Bod?
Oh man, I mean the Dad Bod.
I feel like that was perfectly executed for what they're trying to do.
Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Cameroon binder. I mean, for $6, $6.99.
How bad could it be, right? It's got to be.
How bad could that broadleaf be?
Right.
Punch is sneaky good,
and that packaging is just perfect. It's just too good.
Yeah.
Throw a bow tie on that cigar. It's just.
How heavy did you guys go on that?
We didn't order it. It's a general product.
So the Fratello, 2 of the releases, the non-$25 ones, are to commemorate this moon landing that is going to happen sometime in the future. No people, no humans, but they're sending robots up there or something. What if it fails? Like, there's always that chance.
The one thing that's not going to fail is that cigar. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
A $15 Cameroon from La Aurora, and then a $15. What was the other one? Connecticut, Ecuadorian Connecticut, and then the $25 one, the Nika, the Dominican Puro, I believe.
Puro, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, it sounded like he said we're going to send it to the moon, but in the article, there's nothing that says they're actually going to put cigars in space. I don't think that would get cleared.
The moon dial.
I think didn't Michael Strahan take like a Monte Cristo to space when he went on the
Virgin Airlines?
Bezos's rocket or whatever he went on?
I don't know.
Oh, did y'all see that lighter? I want that freaking lighter.
The dildo one?
Yeah, the dildo one. It's pretty dope.
I put a trademark in for a fleshlight lighter, so of the flesh lighter. So that should be coming out soon.
Is it going to have 2 points of entry so we can share?
Yeah, meet in the middle.
Perfect. Just like that.
Power it.
Just like that guitar ashtray.
El Dandy, that's the answer to your question. What's your favorite lighter?
Yeah, my favorite's the SD DuPont Extreme, whatever the fuck it's called. And Albec.
Nicaraguan DuPont.
Mm-hmm. And then quite answering Yogi's question about the new logo. Brandon is working on it. I know we're on a tight timeline. Yogi, you'll be getting a couple items from me, or what the fuck is it called? We got to send Brandon our pictures. I talked to him beforehand. For our new logo, where Dom's gonna be completely bald.
You're a funny guy. You know what, Tyler? All right, here's a segment. So I'm planning out my finances. I think I'm actually going to skip out on the Craft 23 this year.
That was a bad call.
Because King Quagenario, if I can get that, I'm going to get that. And then the Visa Horny supports you. But
My
then
man.
I don't know about the Craft 23.
Who said the Craft 23 is even shipping this year?
That's true. It might be next year.
So you should get it.
Also, Tyler, have you noticed that Skip and I have very similar palates?
Why?
Well, we both aren't super big on Padron.
Everybody loves Padron next.
Skip's not a fan of Sumatra. However, the one Sumatra cigar he did like, Crown Heads, made by EPC, I also love that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Patina Sumatra wasn't, that's my least favorite in the line. Okay, are you mad? That's all I got.
No, why would I be mad?
Thought it'd be a thing. Shout out to our sponsor, CigarNoise. Dave West posting on social media for Small Batch, doing interviews, posting blind reviews. CigarNoise. Tyler, you seen anything on Small Batch recently?
Yeah, I ordered a box of Patina 5 years from them.
Nice. CigarNoise.
I use that for my discount code, CigarNoise.
Hey, what? Does that work?
Yeah. You get 10% off if you use CigarNoise.
Are we allowed to say that?
Why not?
Cool.
It's 10% off. It's for everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you see that latest review, The Attic?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't like it.
Okay. Did you read it? Did it sound like I didn't like it?
I mean, you're the only one who didn't give it a box.
Correct. And when I went to the shop yesterday, I bought 2 of them.
2 boxes?
No, 2 singles.
Oh.
I think it's a good cigar. I stand by that. I don't think it's great. That's all. I got like 6-10 minutes left, and then I gotta go make pasta.
What? You got to cut it early?
Yeah.
Where'd your dedication been? How am I the dedicated one now?
Man. I don't have anything to come back. Hey, Brandon. So remember how I was getting kind of giggly and blushy that one time we were having that 101 heart to heart? And then I blamed the ginger beer that I made for being more beer than ginger. I don't think that's the full story.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing pants.
I'm right by this hamster cage. It's my wife's class pet. I think I'm allergic because every time I edit this podcast.
Tu esposa.
What?
Your wife, tu esposa.
Esposa? A spouse. Anyway. That's all. Do you guys sleep with high hydrometers? Humidifiers in your room?
In Wisconsin, I did because it was so fucking dry, and I hate static electricity. All right, I got a question for you guys, real quick. I'm sorry, this is a weird question. Okay. Do you guys shower in the morning or at night?
Morning.
It varies.
Okay. I cannot go to bed at night without showering if I've been smoking cigars all day. So what I do is I'll go to bed at midnight, and before I go to bed, I take a shower, or right when I get home from work, I'll take a shower. And then literally 6 hours later, when I wake up, I take another shower to wake me up and to wash my hair. I wash my hair twice a day. I shower twice a day now. Every fucking day.
You're draining the nutrients out of your hair.
I know my hair is going to be it's going to be so clean. I'm going to get fleas. I mean, not fleas, lice.
Dude, that makes sense in the summertime if you're like sweating all day. You just
Yeah.
gross.
But I hate having smoke in my. Here's my thing. Here's my dilemma: is I hate going to bed smelling smoky.
In your beard.
Not my beard, my hair. I have a lot of hair now, and on my head. And I don't like waking up and my hair is flat. It's like we talked about this before. Like V Cut messaged me, and I have this like condition where it's like fucking man, like I'll go crazy if my hair is super flat from the like if I wear like in the winter I won't wear a hat because it makes my hair super staticky, my hair flat. So I'll just go cold. Like in Wisconsin, I would just go cold because I don't want it to have hat hair. It's sick. So either I have to, I don't know, I just have to shower twice a day every day. I'm not gonna not smoke a cigar. Like I smoke a cigar right when I wake up and I drive to work. I leave my house 15 minutes before I work. I live 15 minutes away. I still leave 50 minutes before I work, sometimes an hour, and I'll sit in the parking lot for a half hour to smoke my cigar, finish my cigar. So I don't know. But it's I'm using a lot of water and a lot of shampoo. I mean, I'm really clean, but that's all I got.
Thanks, Tyler.
So you guys shower in the morning, and Brandon rotates it. His Sundays is his day.
Glad you feel comfortable to open up to us about that.
Yeah,
all right,
nice.
let's hammer out some more questions.
You don't have to shower every morning because nobody can smell you inside the shower.
Yeah, well, like I said, for me, it's a hair thing. My hair gets staticky or flat, and I just feel unclean and unkept, even though I literally showered 6 hours beforehand, and I just went right to bed. I feel disgusting. So I don't know how these people do it. Like they go camping and then they're just freshening up every day. I couldn't do it. I couldn't camp. I couldn't go to Coachella. Burning Man.
I have to be honest with you. I've never heard a man complain about smoking his hair.
I'm sick.
It's okay.
I'm unhinged.
I'm not judging you for it. I just haven't heard it before.
I'm deranged. All right, we got any more questions?
I stopped using deodorant.
Wait, what?
I stopped using deodorant.
What do you use instead?
I put some apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
It stinks really bad at first, but then it kills all the bacteria and you're good.
You're just, dude, that's the strangest thing I ever heard.
But then, oh man, I like for a quickie, grabbed a paper towel, apple cider vinegar, armpits, then I threw it away in the kitchen trash can. There's nothing else in there. That was a bad idea. Don't do that. Yeah, no, because armpit deodorant always makes me break out. I'll find a brand that works and it'll work for a year plus, and then all of a sudden I'll break out again. Hives and whatnot. Gets all pussy.
Ew. Okay, that's TMI.
Yeah.
Do we have any more questions?
Apple cider vinegar. Yeah. James, Exceptional Cigar 229 says, age that cigar inside the banana peel. No, just pair your cigars with bananas. Done. Your letter.
Have you ever heard given love to a banana?
Have I given love to a banana?
Have you ever heard of somebody making love to a banana peel?
Stop.
Like they warm it up for like 5 seconds.
Stop. Yeah, well, Dandy says skip. I love, sorry, not skip as in the grandfather skip, but like I'm skipping past your comments, Tyler. El Danny says, I love Lanceros, but I find they are not a popular Vitola. Any thoughts? I'm not a fan. If you give me
they're hard to smoke.
Lancero cut in half, I'm down.
Me too. They're too long and you got to smoke them really slow. I'm a choocher. I like to smoke them fast. And they get too hot. Brandon, go.
I like Lanceros when I have time to enjoy one. I typically don't smoke them while working because once it goes out and you're having to relight it a couple times, they go to crap. But if you have time to pay attention to it and keep it going, they can be very good. I don't love all Lanceros, but there are a few that I really love.
Have you tried the wasabi Lancero?
I've not, but I would want to.
What's your favorite Lancero? The Cameroon Aladino?
I like that one. The Trent Fedora Lancero is really good. I smoked that yesterday. That new Davidoff Millennium Lancero is very good. I liked it a lot. The signature #1 that they did recently, that was also good. One of my old favorites was the PG1 Palmer that they did in like
Oh.
'96 or whatever. That one was creamy and fucking vanilla and a little bit of wood, and yeah, I got my dick wet. What
The OM Neanderthal.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
That's a little beefier, right?
Yeah, yeah. If he ever made those like regular production, we could sell a bunch of those because we got a bunch of guys that really love those. What else?
Wait, real quick. Fuck, oh man, I told myself.
Fausto Lancero that was in that Old Man and the Sea Fausto. Oh, that was good. I need him to make like a box of those.
Tell you forget what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it had to do with either Davidoff or expensive cigars or El Septimo opening up all these lounges or partnering, co-oping with cigar.
We might bring in United or Atabay and Byron.
Nice.
But right now we
might
have San Parai, so we'd have to swap those out.
That'd be worth doing.
Yeah, San Parai is really good, but no one knows about them. They're not flashy.
Yeah.
I like the La Instructora better than Sans Parai.
No, really?
Yeah, I like the La Instructora.
Huh.
You know who makes those, right, Tom?
Hochi Blanco? Haha!
Good job.
Hey, I've got a joke to close us out. What do you call two guys smoking a pipe?
PSers.
What?
PSers. Pipe smokers.
Oh,
Just like we're CSing right now because we're cigar smoking.
We're not penile sucker.
a pipe club. That was a joke. Hey, zing. That's all I got.
Oh, so like 2 weeks ago, my adoption of Kelly's daughter Bradley was finalized, so she's now officially Bradley Payne, which is pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah, congrats.
And I had bought Kelly an Oro Blanco for Mother's Day. Well, first I bought her one when I proposed to her, and she smoked it and didn't even share like a single puff of it with me on our 1-year wedding anniversary. So I got her like a line 2, and the first cigar she ever lit with the line 2 was this Oro Blanco. So now the line 2 has meaning and it's all tied together. But I got her another one for Mother's Day, and our plan was that we were going to smoke it together when the adoption was finalized. And it was finalized, and we didn't smoke it yet. And now we're gonna have to like wait a while before we smoke it.
It's pretty
So I
tough.
probably won't be able to smoke it until early next year.
All right. What brand do you think would win in a fight? All Saints Cigars or West Tobacco Cigar Tree?
I haven't had any of the West Tampa stuff that I really digged yet. I smoked the white, the black, and the new red. I like the miter size of, I think it's the Dedication. The little like
The brown one. Yeah, that one is. I told Mickey those brown ones are money. I don't like Rocky's box presses.
Yeah. And then, has anyone smoked that new Candela?
No, the firecracker.
Yeah. I was intrigued by it.
The new what?
He did a new barber pole Candela.
Oh no, you guys didn't get that? Don't you guys carry United? No, you don't carry United.
No, we don't carry.
Oh, so you didn't get the elote.
No, I've been trying to hunt some down because we've got customers that want some, and I need to find some for them.
Did you try the tasting kit he came out with?
I have not done it yet. No.
Did you buy one?
We have one in the store.
I bought one just to try it.
From
I haven't tried it yet.
the Rojas kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, it's pretty cool. I think you're supposed to get a challenge coin for every one that you complete, and they're gonna have like 5 levels to it. And once you complete the 5th level, they'll like invite you down, do a factory tour or something cool like that. Which is
I'm already a master blender. So.
pretty neat. It's true. Dude, Is it true you spent 3 years blending the V So Horny?
Yeah, I named it the Trace Mil Diaz.
Nice.
No, I mean, uh, it originally, I don't know how much we got into it with Skip. We got into a touch, but I blended it originally in March of 2020, right before COVID hit. I smoked individual leaves. I had like 10 going. I'd smoke one, put one together, do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. Try that. We made a bunch of them. It was San Andreas, and Skip's like, this is really good, but let's try it with a broadleaf wrapper. So then he made some more with the broadleaf. This is like months, like a year. And then they made it, but I typed in something wrong and they made it with a Connecticut shade wrapper. So I have like 8 Viso Hornies that are Connecticut shade wrap. I think I sent one to Yogi. And so then after that, we went back and then we did it with the broadleaf wrapper, and we're like, this is really good. We made it in 4 sizes. I think Brandon, you might have smoked all of them, maybe except for the 6x60, but I know you smoked a few of them.
I think I had the 662, yeah.
The 660 is good, but it's just not all like me and Skip were talking. He's like, well, you can't blend the 6x60 with all Viso. I'm like, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the stuff you learn. You know, it's like, and like how the way Skip taught me about blending is almost like you get like an algorithm, and it'll be like, all right, try this. It'll be like Viso, Ligero, Seco, Seco, Viso, Seco, Seco, Ligero. Like it's like different, and you just kind of plug them in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did with the first blend, and then when we made it with the broadleaf, that's when Skip's like, you know what? If it's called Viso Horny, why isn't the filler all Viso? So then he made them in those sizes, and then he's like, well, you know, 2 Live Crew, 452, you know, make them in 452. So then he made some in the 452. We smoked them; they're really good. And then we're like, all right, let's do it. And then he's like, all right, we're gonna do it. And then he couldn't get some of the tobacco. Like first he couldn't get the Hamastron, then he couldn't get the Samoto, and
it's hard to get.
and then he couldn't get the broadleaf. So it was just like we're just waiting. And then finally, by some miracle, after he went on Cigar Hustler and said that the cigar wasn't going to be made, I get a call from Alex saying, hey, we're making your cigar next week. And then we just confirmed some details. And then, you know, that's how quick it happened. I thought it was going to be another year. And then all of a sudden, hey, we're rolling them next week. And then now that was like 3 weeks ago. So there's, and guys, if you want them, there's going to be plenty of them. There's going to be at least 240 bundles of 10. So there's going to be enough if people want them, you know. And now I got to figure out how I'm doing it, and I got to figure out how I'm bringing them in the States, and I got to figure out I'm going to sell them myself. So like hit me up on Instagram, you know, send me a message or Facebook, or if you have my phone number, text me, let me know. But I don't have the pricing done yet. Got to figure out
Yeah, don't tell people to send you a DM right now.
Well, I can put them on the list. I mean, but there's gonna be plenty of them. So
All right.
I know some people are like, I'm surprised. We're like, hey man, they're gonna sell out. Let me get one. Put me on the list. I'm like, there's actually gonna be a lot of them. You know, so I'm stoked because it's a perfect commute for me to work. And like I smoked 3 of them already. Skip smoked like 10 of them. And they're actually really, you know, and then, you know, I had the samples, so I'm smoking them from before, but I'm smoking now, and they get better. They keep getting better. I mean, they burn super straight. It's like a typical Nica Sueño. It's got perfect construction, good smoke output. Like what I look for, it's got perfect draw, a lot of smoke output. They're compact. They're 4x52, fucking perfect size. And they're strong. Like they're really flavorful and strong. But it doesn't taste like a Cro-Magnon, or it doesn't taste like, I mean, the closest would be the Cro-Magnon based on some of the tobaccos in there, but it's not. It tastes different, but it tastes like Nica Sueño. It's really, really good. So
does a Cro-Magnon have Cameroon binder.
Correct.
Okay.
The Aquitaine and the Cro-Magnon have the Aquitaine, and the Fumarian, and they all have the. I think we talked about how the Aquitaine was blended. That was interesting, but
All right,
yeah.
boys, I gotta bounce.
All right.
It's pasta time.
What kind of pot you're making it from scratch?
Yeah, not the pasta. I still gotta figure out a rolling mechanism for the stand mixer.
Have you tried that expensive ass pasta sauce? It's like $10 for a jar. It's supposed to be like a marinara sauce. It's like I bought 2 of them from Costco. I heard they're really, really good. I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you.
Is it Rouse, RAO?
Yeah, I heard it's really good.
I've seen that at Costco, but I thought, why would I spend this when I can just make it myself?
Well, I'm just letting you know if you don't want to spend a long time. I heard it's really, really.
Okay. I enjoy cooking.
I do too, but yeah, if it's something that's good, that's pretty easy to make, I'll try it.
True.
Whatever. But yeah.
When does the King Quadraro come out? Skip saying June.
When it's ready.
Soon. All right, you win. Nice.
No, that's what he said.
That's the correct answer. No, he gave us.
No, he didn't.
Months.
He said when it's ready.
And then you were going to give a month for the Visa Horny, and then you said, actually, I should say September to be safe. And then he said, no, the answer is when it's ready.
I'm telling you what he told me and some of the guys who asked about the King Quadranario is it's going to be, it's Ernesto. It's when Ernesto says it's ready. If it was in Skip's factory, he could tell you exactly, but it all depends on Ernesto.
Thought I heard Mike saying that they had like 2 pairs rolling it, and that there's some that were rolled last year and there's some that were rolled like earlier this year, but they're all like done at this point.
They're all, yeah, but it's the boxes I think Skip this tweak did a little bit ago, but it's going to be, it's got to be perfect. Not the cigars are rolled and they're aging, but it's the other stuff.
It was the Volstead he
Tom.
changed the wrapper on between pre-release and the regular production. It wasn't the King Quadraro, right?
Correct.
Okay. I got my facts straight.
All right.
That's all she wrote.
Brandon, how much cigar do you have left?
I got enough.
Or I'll call you back when we're done.
Okay.
So I got about 15 more minutes of my cigar.
All I can say, I love you guys very much, and I'm beyond excited for the Viso Horny.
Man.
That
4x4 man. You and your
last year was so freaking good. Like just
what?
That 4x46 that you gave me last year, so freaking good. Just thick and chewy, and like just like it was strong, but it just tasted like absolutely perfect. And so
this one's a little more refined, in my opinion.
So nice.
It's a little more. It's not as aggressive. It's aggressive, but not as. It's more. It's more like riled in. Like it's more of a complete cigar versus being like Alex called it lava. It's like I'm like that. I don't know. I kind of like that, but I don't know if that's like. So like that's one thing I say. Look, if you're like a new smoker, the Viso Horny really isn't for you. It's for someone who can smoke an all Viso cigar.
Yeah,
but it's interesting. Like if you've never had, I mean, so like both blends, there'll be like a mix of Viso, Seco, Ligero, but this is all Viso in the filler. So it's just something different, I've heard of all Ligero, but not all Viso. So.
Yeah, it's impressive that you just lucked into getting it to like burn well too, because that's one of like the biggest concern I would have up front with something being like not containing any Seco for combustion is it going to burn right? But everyone that I had burned great. So
yeah, and I'm sorry, Dom. Last thing, and it's like I was thinking about this too. I'm like, I know the answer to the question, but it's like I smoke the individual leaves. I'm like, man, can I actually blend good stuff, or did I just get fucking lucky? I got lucky, but yeah, I mean they're 10 count bundles, so you and it's not if you guys don't like it, you won't be stuck with a whole box of like 24 or 20, whatever, or 30 or whatever. There's 10 of them, so it's worth trying. It's worth
The-
getting the.
Buy one to smoke now and one to sit on at least. But I'm gonna buy 5. And that's not just because you're my friend, it's because I really fucking love this cigar. So I'm excited about it.
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
I'll see what my finances look like.
Yeah, start doing some door dashes.
Hey, I love you, brother. The Leaf. DoorDash, no.
BOTL. All right.
BOTL.
Bottled.
Keep those cigars on ice. Bottles and soddles.
And zoodles. Don't forget the bow.
I'm gonna cut. Bye, guys.
Yeah!